Okay, as is the case, I hope, with most of my videos, I hope for this one to be both educational as well as entertaining. Now, I will be showing you a new card effect, but before we get there, we're going to do a quick exploration together. Now, this exploration involves Bessie sequences of order 8, and I can add a link in the description below to what it is I'm talking about there, but many of my subscribers have a pretty good idea as to what that means. But one criticism that I've had is the fact that given a Bessie sequence and the shuffles that preserve the structure, it's not possible to move any one card in a certain position to any other position. Okay, and that those shuffles are very limited. Well, let's explore that idea together. Let's check to see if that actually is the case. Okay, so I have here, this is the Joker from my kind of unusual deck. I'm not sure why it has a dollar sign, but that's the Joker. And then I have a Ace, Queen, Ace, Jack, Ace, Ace, King. And this arrangement will be used throughout this entire exploration as well as the fun routine a little bit later. Okay, so the Joker is actually in the top position. That's why I have him right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn him face up, him or her, face up. And then let's just see if we can move that Joker to the other 7 positions using just a left-right shuffle into 2 piles and then maybe even 4 piles. Now, those are only 2 of dozens upon dozens of shuffles that preserve Bessie sequences. In some ways, they're just kind of the plain vanilla shuffles. So if we can actually move this little Joker to every other position with just those 2 shuffles, then adding the avalanche of additional Bessie shuffles, you can certainly move any one card to any one position that you like. Okay, so we'll go ahead and so I mentioned that we're going to do a left-right into 2 piles and 4 piles. Okay, so let's see, we'll do a left-right. Oh, I'm kind of off the camera. Let me just move things up higher. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to use a permanent marker here and just check off which ones we've moved the Joker to. Okay, so that's why that's there. Okay, so why don't we'll stack right on left. Okay, so that's one of the many stackings you can do. Well, where's the Joker now? He's at the bottom. Okay, so we've moved the Joker to the very, very bottom. Well, it's still out into 2 piles again. Sorry, I keep bumping things here. And oh, maybe I should pin this down. Sorry, I'm going to pin this down. Just take me a second. Almost straight even. Okay, so I've just dealt out into 2 piles yet again, and we'll stack left on right. Okay, well, where does that move the Joker now? It looks like he's 4th from the top. Or sorry, 4th from the bottom. 4th from the bottom. So that would be right there. Okay, very good. Okay, let's do that again. Left, right. And see, maybe we'll stack left on right this time. That's just one of 2 stackings we could do, of course. Now, where's that little Joker? He's 2nd from the top. Right there. Okay, let's do that again. Left, right, shuffle. And stack maybe right on left. Did we move him to a new location? I think we did. 4th from the top. Top's over here, right? That's position 1, 2, 3 to 8. So it would be right there. Great. We're doing great. And then we'll let's deal out into did I do it? Make sure I'm dealing out into 2 piles, equal size piles, and maybe we'll stack left on right. Did we move the Joker to a new position? Oh, I think we did. So where is he now? Well, he's just 1 from the bottom, right? The very bottom's that one. So, boy, we've moved him to quite a few places so far. Okay, so why don't we bring in, we haven't used 4 piles yet, so why don't we do that? And maybe we'll do leapfrog. You remember leapfrog stacking? You can kind of go like that. You leap over the neighbor, and then final stacking here could be left on right or right on left. I just went with left on right. Okay, where does that move them? Well, this is the top, so third from the top. Very good. Oh, wow. We just have one more position that we need to reach. Okay, so let's deal out maybe into 4 piles again. Maybe we won't do leapfrog stacking. We'll just do left to right, which is a pretty common way to stack the piles. Where did that move the card? Let's just check here. Third from the bottom. Oh, that's position 6. Yes. Well, to really claim that it's complete, let's move the joker back to the top. And then we'll know that we can move any one card to any one of the other 7 positions. Okay, so why don't we do 4 piles again. Maybe we'll do leapfrog again. Maybe this time we'll go right on left. Right? Oh, okay. Oh, that's a good choice because that moves the joker back to the top. Okay. So we have just shown that no matter where you are in this 8-card packet, it is possible using just the left-right shuffle into 2 piles or 4 piles with the various stackings that I've shown you. You can move any one card to any of the other positions. So this idea that the Bessie shuffles are really not moving cards around and about everything stays where it is, that is absolutely not the case. Okay, well, what fun card effect was I going to show you here? Well, I don't know if you noticed the composition of the cards here. We had, I believe, 1 club, 1 heart, 1 spade, and then 4 diamonds. Okay, and then we have a joker that doesn't have a suit. So let's see if we can see we have 4 diamonds. Let's see if we can separate the 4 diamonds from the club, heart, spade, and joker. And we'll do it in a very natural way. We're just going to spell the suit names. Okay, so I'll begin with club, C-L-U-B, set that one down. Heart, H-E-A-R-T. Spade, S-P-A-D-E. And now we had 4 diamonds, D-I-A-M-O-N-D-S. Set that one down. How did we do? Did we separate the 4 diamonds from the club, heart, spade, and joker? I don't know. Let's take a look. Oh, I think we did indeed. You have no idea how relieved I am to see that. Well, I was confident it would work, but I always seem to make mistakes with my card handling. So we succeeded. How in the world could we have done that if we didn't have some sense of this structure after all of the mixing that you saw me do to move the joker to these other positions? Okay, so anyway, this is a fun effect. So if you just begin with the original ordering, you can go back in the video with the original ordering. In fact, let me just point that out to you really quickly here, to finish out the education. So essentially what I had was I had a Bessie sequence of order 8 relative to those 4 cards and these 4 cards. Okay. Now, a lot of you know different ways that you can take these very sets of 4 and put them into that arrangement. One is to just do it, quote, by hand. Okay, so if you remember the basic structure for a Bessie sequence, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. Okay, where we could have the 1s represent diamonds, and then the 0s are the 4 remaining cards. Okay, so what would this mean? So 1 is a diamond. So a diamond there, 2 of these other cards, another diamond, 1 of the other cards, and then 2 diamonds, and then maybe the joker right there. So this arrangement of the cards will actually work just fine, or the original one that I showed you, which is certainly different from this one. Okay, so unknown to the spectator, this is a Bessie sequence of order 8 relative to diamonds and the other 4 cards, 3 of which are different suits than diamonds, and joker is a non-suit card. Okay, and then the spelling routine is something that I discovered, that if you spell club, heart, spade, diamonds in the way that I did, you'll actually separate these 4 diamonds from the other 4 cards. That is a new element that I discovered just yesterday and thought I would share as part of this video. So thank you for watching, and take a look at other videos in the series devoted to Bessie sequences and quasi-Bessie sequences, as well as other videos on the Absolute Math Magic channel.